Hi everyone, welcome back to our Not So Very challenge. We are starting off with an actual nice family breakfast. Can you believe that? That's something new for this household for sure. But Sienna is feeling, well, she's feeling very confident now because all this is going quite well. But she was feeling a little bit sad because of Akira, a little bit angry. Things are just kind of all over for her as usual. And during the last episode, she actually went on a date with her new boyfriend Daniel, and it was not really going that well. The date itself actually went really well, but she wasn't really having a lot of fun on that date. She came home with basically zero fun gained, but everything was good. Well, aside from Aaron just crashing the date randomly, asking for, I think, prom as friends, that was weird, but she's kind of not really feeling Daniel anymore, I think. And there was actually also something really important happening on that date. I don't know why I didn't show you that, but I got a pop-up that Daniel actually does not find Sienna attractive. He finds her unattractive, and at first I thought maybe that was because his sexual orientation has changed, that maybe he's not into female Sims anymore, but he is, so he's just not finding Sienna attractive. Or it could be that Sienna is just thinking that Daniel doesn't find her attractive, or he actually finally found out about Izzy and he just didn't really say anything at a time. That's something that we need to look into today. So we'll be seeing Daniel confronting him about everything, but maybe he will be confronting Sienna about Izzy as well. But I still am in complete shock and disbelief that people are sitting together and chatting and things are good. We never see that in this household. I'm actually so impressed. But I did need to break Martina off from that interaction to actually work on her breakthroughs. She needs 2 more breakthroughs for her final promotion, which she will actually go to work in 2 days, so she has plenty of times to get that breakthrough, but I kind of want to get it done just so I don't have to think about it or that I don't miss it accidentally, because this promotion is really critical, especially because Sienna's birthday is actually on a Sunday. That is tomorrow, and she's gonna be a young adult, but I need Martina to finish this step before Sienna is allowed to move. But now that everyone is taken care of, Martina is working on her things, Sienna should be working on her things, because today is also prom, but I want to get things done with Daniel as soon as possible so we know where we're at with him. So she is arranging a little meetup with him. Astro, please leave me alone. But she is arranging a little meetup with Daniel right now so we can go and speak to him and see what is happening. Are they going to prom together? Are they maybe breaking up just before prom? Who knows? I guess we'll find out in a second. And she will meet up with Daniel at their usual spot because that just seems to be their thing. They are saying hello to each other just fine. They're both sad. He is actually comforting her. Wait, wait. Aaron, you can't be doing this again. Aaron, I don't know what to do with this boy, I swear. Hey, this could be fun. Aaron wants to go to prom with Sienna as friends. Does she want to go? I can't believe that he did this twice already. We need to be spending some time with Aaron because he's obviously desperate for it. But this is just ridiculous. Honestly, because of what Sienna is kind of planning on doing, she wants to confront Daniel and she's not really that into him anymore. She's like, it's not feeling that connection because she's thinking that Daniel's not attracted to her anymore. I'm kind of feeling that she is a bit ready to end this relationship, and Daniel probably is as well because of Izzy. They need to talk about both those things. So instead of saying no way because her boyfriend is right in front of her, she's gonna say, yeah, that sounds kind of fun, which is gonna be even extra reason for Daniel to be like, hold on, what's going on with all that? So yeah, of course she's gonna say yes. That is just a little crazy. I will send Aaron away because we really can't have all that happening. I want to apologize to him for saying no to him last time. Apologize to Aaron for saying no to him last time. Hopefully he's gonna accept it. Daniel is just observing here. I think that went okay. He's very sad as well. Oh, I feel so bad. But Aaron, I will need to send you home because we need to sort things out with Daniel, and he's probably gonna be quite angry about this weirdness, even to the point where he is kind of insulting Sienna and she's immediately disliking that. She dislikes malicious interactions. She just can't believe Daniel's attitude, even though he has kind of every right. Not really, maybe he's being a bit too jealous because Aaron did just ask to go as friends. Although he did that twice. He interrupted their date twice. So now he's probably suspecting stuff is going on with her and Aaron as well as Izzy. And maybe even Alyssa, because he was in that weird little hangout with her and Alyssa. And that was awkward as hell as well. So yeah, Sienna can't believe his attitude, but he kind of does have the right. They went inside to sit, but Daniel is still really not happy. They are having a full-on argument. Sienna thought that this would just be like a relatively casual breakup thing that she had with people before, that she'd be like, I'm just not feeling this anymore, let's just quit it and maybe stay friends. But Daniel definitely had other things in mind, because before he was just thinking that she had that kiss with Izzy and that was stepping the line, but now he is thinking, there's Aaron, there's Alyssa, there's maybe even more people. She's just making a fool out of me. So he will go as far as actually expressing suspicion about closeness with, well, he doesn't have Izzy on here, but he will say, okay, I've seen photos with you and Izzy. That was horrible. He didn't find out immediately because Izzy's not a big celebrity, but he did find out eventually. And now things with Aaron are weird. He can't say anything about him, but he can definitely say, well, I've seen you with Alyssa. I've seen you how you interact with her. I've seen the tension between the two of you. There's no way there's not something happening. You're just making a fool out of me while you're dating other people as well. And I wanted to be exclusive, which I don't think that Sienna will really take lightly because she's not used to people accusing her of doing something. She wanted to be in control of this, when things start, when things end. And now Daniel is kind of challenging her in that way. So this is definitely not something that she expected. Look at him yelling at her. She does not know how to react to any of that. Yeah, she did not expect this at all, and she will definitely not be expecting whatever else Daniel has to say. So he's gonna be like, well, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this anymore. You are obviously with other people. I wanted to be exclusive. I thought this would be a real relationship. We had this entire thing going on with celebrities. We had big dreams even together that we started. Who knows how many people you're with, which is a little bit insulting, but honestly true in Sienna's case. So he's gonna be accusing her of cheating and that he just wants out. There's obviously no future for them together. I don't really know how Sienna will take this because she was the one breaking up with people before. I need to kick this person out of the conversation. I don't need you to be a spectator because Sienna's feeling embarrassed enough. She was never broken up with. She was never dumped before. She was dumping people and she thought that, no, Aaron. Aaron. Oh my gosh, Aaron. I was gonna be like mad because I thought that some random person is interrupting the view of this, but this cannot be worse. Honestly, Aaron is getting involved into the breakup to ask Sienna to be best friends. Aaron, I cannot believe your timing. This is ridiculous. I guess I'm gonna say, of course, because she does like Aaron. I like Aaron, and a lot of you said that you like Aaron as well. So we like Aaron, just collectively, but I cannot believe his timing. But anyway, Daniel is breaking up with Sienna, and Sienna definitely did not expect this. She was coming here low-key to break up with him. She's enraged. She can't believe that Daniel did this to her. So you know what? She's not gonna be taking this. Daniel can go and she's gonna have a drink with her new friend. So she's ordering some drinks for her and Aaron, which is something that she definitely needs right now, this date. Well, it wasn't a date, but this conversation could not have gone worse. So Aaron is here to kind of comfort her, and maybe that's exactly what he was kind of expecting. Who knows? Maybe he knew that things would go this way, that he could just kind of swoop in and take care of Sienna later. Maybe that was his plan all along somehow. I feel like Aaron is a lot smarter than we think. They are having a pretty good conversation here together. She just learned that he's jealous though, so he probably was jealous of them kind of talking and everything. So he probably was really hoping for that breakup with Daniel. He saw some tension and was hoping for the best or worst in Sienna's case. So I think that this was his plan all along. Wow, he's such a mastermind. What are you doing right now? Are you flirting with him? Just expressing some passion for romance. Well, I'm not gonna go into flirting at all because it's too soon. She literally just broke up. Well, got broken up with even. Dumped Getting dumped really gets hot-headed Sim riled up. She really is mad about getting broken up with. They're having a really nice chat. She is still enraged, but I think that he's making her feel a lot better. That is really unexpected. It's just a pleasant conversation. They're not rushing into flirting. He really is respecting her feelings and giving her some distance, which is really good. Oh no, while these two are chatting at the bar, Daniel is still there listening to music. I thought he left. Well, that's making things really awkward, but to be fair, this was his usual hangout spot and they went here together mostly. So yeah, he probably will be hanging out around here still. It's his spot, so I think that these two should be leaving somewhere, but I'm gonna let them stay for a little bit because prom starts at 7 and they'll be leaving together, so there's no point in sending them away. Prom is starting, so let's travel to prom with Sienna. Oh no, something got bugged and prom is just not working. I'm not traveling to it. Oh, we have to improvise. That sucks. She's even going to dance here while Daniel is reading a book. We really need to get out of here, but it really sucks that her final prom got bugged because it's gonna be her final one. She ages up tomorrow. I thought that she would maybe have a shot of being prom royalty one last time. So instead, I'm just gonna go for a dance party and we can just go to a club to have some kind of improvised prom because this is just not really working out. So I'm gonna invite a couple of friends. Alyssa, Ashlyn, Manu maybe? Why not? Aaron, definitely. He was supposed to be her prom date. Camille, Kimber. Oh, Azalea. That's actually a good point. She could maybe benefit from hanging out with Azalea, who is really not involved in any of the drama, so that is good. This is kind of a weird take, but maybe she could invite Aurora because she will be going to real school on Monday. She needs some prep, so maybe being around a lot of people would help her out, and her boyfriend is going, so she might as well. And her and Sienna are trying to bond a little bit after the incident that she had recently. Mike we've only seen once, so I might as well invite him. And who else? Oh, Talia. She wants to be friends with Talia, but Talia is just really difficult. Maybe this will kind of help. So let's just set this up at a nightclub. It's not really Sienna's thing. She's probably not gonna have a lot of fun, but we kind of need to improvise since prom got bugged. So let's waste no time and enter the club, try to have a really good evening despite prom essentially being cancelled. Let's just say that it was cancelled for whatever reason. So let's try to have a dance here together, maybe get some drinks, just talk to everyone, hang out. You definitely need to be hanging out with Aaron quite a bit. Oh, but is it gonna get weird with Alyssa because they're not technically just woohoo partners yet because they can't do that while they are teenagers. So hopefully no weirdness will happen. I need to keep an eye on these two so they don't start flirting. Oh, and Talia is here. Try to chat with her a little bit, and while she's catching up with all of her friends, Aurora should actually be trying to make friends, so try to do some introductions. This should be really good practice for you for school, so just introduce yourself to everyone around and hang out with Manu because we haven't seen him in a bit, I think. But Sienna does not seem to be having a lot of fun while dancing, so I think I'm just gonna send her to go order some drinks for everyone. I think that she would enjoy sitting at the bar a little bit more than whatever is going on the dance floor because it's not really her thing. So everyone grabbed themselves a drink. Aurora is going to dance some more though. She's really enjoying dancing, so I'm just gonna let you dance then. Everyone's trying to dance and Sienna is just complaining and whining to everyone. She's just that type of sim. But try to hang out with Aaron a little bit more. He is kind of your date after all, but we kind of need to stay away from his sister because it's just weird. So where is Alyssa? She is... I actually don't know where she is, so maybe she left. So maybe we could actually just hang out with Aaron without worrying about her. Oh yeah, Alyssa totally left. I can just invite her back. But no, let's hang out with Aaron then, since that is kind of the point. It's a bit of a shame they can't really dance together in a nightclub, but it's not really a slow dancing type of environment, is it? The party is about to end. I feel like it was okay. Aurora is... look at Aurora. She is having the time of her life, having fun for once. So she was a bit of a secret extrovert. She just didn't know. But it looks like Aurora decided to invite Manu over, so they went home together. She's feeling quite flirty. This entire party situation gave her a lot of unexpected confidence, so she is flirting with her boyfriend, catching up with him because she hasn't seen him in a bit. Oh, and they're really not wasting any time. They're on their way to the observatory since they're both really flirty now, and she got a lot of confidence from this. So Aurora is having her first ever woohoo. It's kind of crazy that she's doing all of these things because I never really expected this from Aurora. I thought that she would never get to this point, but I'm really happy for her. Oh my gosh, no, it is toothpaste. Toothpaste is dying at the same time as Aurora having her first ever woohoo, so that's completely ruined now. But our poor little toothpaste has just died, and something crazy happened at the same time. Amy Kibo just had a baby with Akira, so Akira got someone pregnant and then just dropped dead, so these two have a new sister as well. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the toothpaste is dying and completely stole Aurora's moment. That really sucks. Now they're both gonna be sad. Mano is trying to make her feel a little bit better though, but I can't believe the little toothpaste is dying. That is so sad. Yeah, Grim is coming over. Just do your thing. I really don't want to deal with you. Toothpaste, our first ever pet, is officially gone. Oh, that is so sad. Well, alright. I'm just gonna move Toothpaste to Jay's bedroom to hang out with all other pets. Jay is making a really unfortunate collection here. But you know what? With that, I think I'm just gonna send everyone to sleep because that was just a lot. Let's send Manu home so he doesn't have to chill with the Grim Reaper here. But Aurora, I'm so sorry that things just did not really work out for you that well. I thought that you would have a wonderful and important evening, and then one of your pets just died. I'm really sorry. She just can't catch a break. Even when things are going good, it's just not going good. And it's almost 6 a.m. I did not realize that everyone went to sleep so late. Oh, and it's Sienna's birthday today. Right, I can't forget about that. Jay is desperately trying to make himself feel better, and now he's thinking about Akira. I guess the news of the new sibling has spread fast. But Mentina, I'm gonna have to wake you up super early today because she still didn't get any breakthroughs, which is worrying me a little bit. So I'm gonna have you work on that today because she works tomorrow, so we have to have that ready. Aurora also just woke up. Oh, so stinky, and also really needs the bath. Oh, she can take a pregnancy test. I know that she's not pregnant because I've seen that they use protection, but I'm gonna have her take a pregnancy test because she's probably a little bit freaked out. It's her first ever woohoo, and maybe she's just a little bit paranoid. So she is taking that pregnancy test. We know that it's going to be negative, but still, she's having all of these experiences all in one weekend. It's quite intense. If it's negative, of course, she has nothing to worry about. Maybe next time, how about not? Because she's still a teenager who's just trying to have her teenage life right now. But anyway, it's time for Sienna to wake up. She never wakes up late, so let's have her get ready, freshen up, start her day. Wait, this is so stupid. I was gonna comment on Sienna and Aurora having a bit of a moment, but Camille is calling Jay to say, hey Jay, Antonio Romero has asked me on a date. Also, so weird because this sim is actually from my Growing Together series, so that's just even more ridiculous. But why are you asking Jay about love advice? I think that she's trying to make him jealous. She's so weird. First of all, she was stalking him, then she was harassing him on his birthday, and now she's trying to make him jealous. I'm pretty sure that Camille is not over Jay at all. That is so bizarre. But honestly, Jay would definitely say, yes, go for it. Just leave me alone. Leave me out of it. Go for someone else. Be obsessed with Antonio if you want to. Just leave me alone. But I was going to say, oh, Mentina had her breakthrough. That is great. But I was going to say that these two are chatting, and Aurora might be even asking Sienna about some love advice now that her and Mano are getting even more serious. She's probably a little bit freaked out, doesn't really know what to do. So she might be asking Sienna for some advice now that these two are getting kind of closer, because Sienna probably knows what to do a little bit more than Aurora does, at least seemingly so. Sienna's love life is an absolute mess. It's not pure and nice like hers and Mana's relationship is, but from Aurora's point of view, she thinks that Sienna has stuff together and that she knows what's happening. But honestly, she's more mature when it comes to romance than Sienna maybe ever will be. Speaking of romance, actually, I was gonna send Jay to be on his computer to just do something because it's his day off still, and I stumbled upon this Simda chat room thing. So let's see who's online, who Jay could be chatting with. Oh, and this is a good opportunity to say that I added a couple of your Sims. Not quite all of them still, I think, because there's quite a lot. You really pleasantly surprised me. So I'm still setting things up and adding everyone. So while I'm scrolling, you might see a couple of them. So I'm really thankful that you added Sims. And if you're not seeing yours quite yet, I will include them for maybe the next episode or so. And hopefully Sienna will eventually run into them. But this is actually a good opportunity to Jay run into someone. I think that Adeline is a little bit too scary for Jay. I think that she would definitely get on with Sienna a little bit better. So let's leave Adeline out of this. But oh, Angel seems really sweet. But I think that her personality is also kind of intense. So I'm thinking, why don't you try to chat with Delilah a little bit? She does look a little bit intimidating. But as far as I remember, she's actually really sweet when it comes to her traits and everything, because I just did the makeovers today. So I kind of remember most of the Sims. So try to chat with Delilah and see where things go. It doesn't have to be anything. But he is a young adult now, so I feel like he would try to do some more romance, because Camille was pretty much the only person that he had romance with, and it's been a while since then, so he could give it a go again. His PC just broke when he was trying to talk to Delilah. Let's try that just one more time, and if it happens again, I'm gonna take it as a sign. So let's see if he can even find her again. There we go. Try talking to Delilah again, even though I am a little bit worried now. But Aurora is inviting Mano in, so these two will probably spending the day together. But I'm just gonna have these two play a game together or something, because Aurora is not really feeling that well. She's feeling really sad about losing toothpaste, so you two can just game together, nothing really special, just spend the day together. I think that you would like that. That just kind of leaves Sienna to not do anything, so why don't you try and go somewhere? And I think that since she is getting kind of ready to move to the city really soon, once Martina gets that promotion, hopefully tomorrow, she would probably like to go and spend some more time in the city to get to know the place, get familiar with it. So let's send her to this lounge. I think she went here once and someone died, so that wasn't really great. But let's send her here again. Maybe have some more one-on-one time with Aaron, since things seem to be going in some kind of direction with him. I still don't really know what's happening with them, so we need to explore that. So we are starting things off with a little hug. Definitely still on a friendly terms, because they're both feeling kind of sad, so we should work on cheering each other up. Aaron is immediately happy and they gained a sentiment, so I think that it's going quite well. She's still very sad though, because I mean her pet died, her father died recently, so no wonder that she's sad. So Aaron will need to work a lot harder to actually make her feel a little bit better. So try to cheer her up. He is confident, so maybe it's gonna work. Oh, Aaron likes gossip. I love that. That's really funny. Sure. So are you trying to make her feel a little bit better? He is consoling her about the death, and they are friends in a time of loss now. He is really sad to actually see her sad, so he's really feeling for her. And he actually did lose both of his parents, and I think that it was relatively recent, so he knows what she's going through. Oh, and he's actually flirting. I just had them sit down a little bit and he seems to be flirting, so that is something. They could do a first kiss already. No, I think that this is kind of the first time that Sienna actually has someone that she likes spending time with, and that they can actually have a conversation together and things are kind of relaxed and normal. She can be herself. Even though she is flirting, it doesn't seem like she's really rushing things. Okay, they are really flirty now, but they're just kind of mostly being friendly. I say this while she's doing this, but you know what I mean. They're having their little conversations together. They're sharing stuff about their lives. They're figuring out how similar they actually are to each other in some ways. They are really enjoying each other's company, which is not something that happens a lot to Sienna. She is really good in some surface level conversations and in flirting, but she's having a bit of a more difficult time connecting with people, and it doesn't seem that difficult with Aaron. Their friendship bar is totally full, and flirting is going kind of slow. Wait, they're being really cute together. I'm really loving them as just being together. Is this like a real thing? Because I didn't really get this sort of feeling from any other relationships that she was in. Everything was just so rushed and so weird. She wants to kiss someone, but that's pretty much all I'm gonna limit it to right now. I think she would like to take things slower with Aaron, even though that is really new for her as well. She is a little bit bored because she's used to things going really quickly. So I'm just gonna have them have this drink, and then she will need to go home because it's actually her birthday. It's really nice that she's spending her birthday with Aaron, a person that she loves apparently spending time with. But she's getting tense because this person sucks at guitar and Aaron will pee himself. So let's just real quick do that first kiss as more of a goodbye kiss. He's thinking about kissing. They have the same idea. Really? Do you need to have your first kiss in front of the bathroom? Well, that's really not romantic, but at least they're having their first kiss with so much romance already. It's halfway there and they only just kissed, so things are going a little bit slower. But now I can just send her home. And at home, it's finally time to prepare stuff for Sienna's birthday. So let's have Mentina make her a cake. Really? We're doing this cake in the bathroom? Everyone's coming over to see, like, why are you doing— she dropped it in the sink! Well, alright, fine. Let's put some candles on this gross, disgusting sink cake and have Sienna blow out her candles before she ages up. So let's just have everyone go here. Because Sienna is blowing out her candles and she is gonna be young adults. I can't believe that that is happening already. So everyone is actually celebrating. Where are you going to age up? Outside in a thunderstorm. How dramatic. There we go. She's finally aging up. Let me just give you your aspiration back. You're supposed to be a serial romantic and your final trait is actually romantic. I can't believe that she's getting this trait so late, but after everything that she did during her teen years, it's not a surprise at all. And she graduated with honors. Great job, Sienna. And now that she is an adult, I can finally have her join her politician career. So let's have you join that career. And it's completely fine that she's still living at home. She can start working. She can start saving up some money so she can actually move. Of course, with Mentina's help, but we need Mentina to age up first, so I can't have her move anyway. But it's alright because it's not really realistic for you to just move out of the house on your basically 18th birthday, so I'm completely fine with her staying for another few days. So let's just have her at least start her work. And she already has a work assignment, and that is to choose a cause that she will be supporting in her political career, which weirdly enough will be a foundation for less mischief, which is a complete opposite of her mother essentially. That is a part of Mentina that she never really liked. She never liked the mischievous side, even though that is what her mother is all about. But she always thought that Mentina was a wonderful, smart woman who never really used her smarts to make the world better, at least in Sienna's opinion. She will be fighting against mischief during her entire political career, which goes completely against her mother, but she resented that part of her mother her entire life, so no wonder. But anyway, it is quite late, so let's send everyone to sleep. It is Monday after all, so everyone has stuff going on tomorrow, and Sienna's even sleeping on the couch. I think that aging up actually made her feel quite tired, so let's send everyone to sleep and get ready for a hopefully big day tomorrow. Oh, I've never seen this before. Mentina had a nightmare. Mentina had a strange dream in which a round yellow spectre with glasses posed marriage. What a nightmare. Mentina isn't sure how to feel about it, and she's having an emotional meltdown in the kids' room. That is really strange. Is she regretting not having a spouse her entire life? Aurora just woke up by herself. Today is her first ever day at a normal public school, so she's probably really nervous. I really want her to get really properly ready. Oh, you're literally crying. I feel so bad, but you need to go. Oh, and Sienna, you're awake already as well, but you don't really have much going on today because your work starts in 3 days. But Jay's work, his first day of work as being a vet, starts in 3 hours, so let's have you get ready yourself. You don't really need that much. So I'm just gonna have you have a little quick meal for breakfast. But it's kind of nice that he's probably catching up with Sienna. She was yelling at him at some point yesterday, so they're not really like fully good, but they're working on their relationship, which is nice to see. Mintina, let's have you wake up as well. I think you have a couple of hours before you have to go to work, but today is also a really crucial day for you. Oh, you still need your breakthrough. It's good that I've noticed that. Little Astro has a loose tooth. He should expect to lose it soon. Wiggling the tooth and brushing his teeth can help speed up the process, or Astro can bite the bullet and pull the tooth out. Well, let's just start slow and have you brush your teeth. But now it's actually time for Aurora to go to her first ever day of real school, so I hope that will go well for her, even though she's quite sad to go. Oh, I missed it, but Jay just went to work, so let's have you work. Oh, you're already working hard. I knew that he would love this job. Where did you find your new significant other? The rebound store? Stefan, look at yourself. You're looking ridiculous. Please, you have no right to say any of that. But I have noticed that she's very flirty and she actually wants to kiss someone, which is something that she needs to be doing for her aspiration anyway. And although she really had a great time with Aaron, which I think is an understatement, he is still a teenager. She is now a young adult, so Sienna being Sienna, she's just being a little stupid. She's probably not considering Aaron anymore because he's still a teen just for another couple of days, but still she's thinking, oh, he's younger than me, so I need to find someone else. So that's what she'll be doing with her day, and I can maybe just go on the dating app and kind of browse the profiles and see if she finds anyone that she could like, because she's obviously in a mood for a date. So let's go by similar age, because she is obviously now thinking, well, he's too young for me, so I need to find someone who's a young adult as well. So let's see our options. She could actually go with Izzy. No way. Well, annoyingly, I'm not finding any Sims that you made that I've added. Well, since this app is not working out, we can always try something different and just go on her PC and kind of did what Jay did, even though it didn't really work out for him. But let's go on some Sim the chat rooms, and I did say actually that she would like Adeline when it comes to personality, so let's try chatting with Adeline a little bit. They have amazing compatibility, so let me just check the profile. That's pretty much all I can say right now because they haven't met in person, so I'm just gonna have them chat for a little bit, and if they continue hitting it off, I think I will invite Adeline on a date. Well, they are hitting it off, they're building some romance, so why don't we actually do something about it and ask her to go on a date. And once again, let's go to the city, and this might be a little bit risky, but she really liked this lounge. She really likes going here. It's maybe a little bit weird because she brought Aaron here and they had a good time, but she knows that Aaron doesn't usually go here, so it should be safe. But it really is saying something that she's working so hard to actually avoid Aaron. She definitely likes Aaron a lot more than any other average flirts, although she is still seeing other people, so things are just weird. She doesn't really know what to do with this information. Oh wow, but seeing Adeline look so amazing and so well put together is definitely making Sienna think, oh my gosh, I look so immature. I still look like a teenager. I need to get my act together and look this stylish and this fancy because I want to be taken seriously if I want to be a big successful politician, which, oh my gosh, she's already on level 3 of politics. How is that possible? Well, she's obviously doing really well before even starting, but she wants to be taken fully seriously, so she's considering changing up her look, which she's not going to be doing right now, but Adeline is definitely big inspiration for that. But while they are sitting here, let me just take a look. Oh wow, Sienna's wasting no time. Let me just take a look at her attraction to her. Still nothing, so she's unsure about her, but they are jumping into flirting like immediately. You can tell that things are so different with Aaron and her because she's not being like this with him. This is just so fast and just so intense, so that's making me think that things with Adeline probably won't be something long term because she's just kind of speeding through all of this. She is very attracted to her though, and Adeline is smitten by Sienna. Of course she is, because Sienna is essentially a pro at this point. Oh no, and Aaron is calling. It's like he's sensing something. He's literally asking her on a date. Oh, but I have to say no because she's technically on a date right now with Adeline, and she's trying to pull off this more mature look and feel for her. So she's gonna say no to Aaron, and he's inviting her to a nightclub anyway. That's really not her thing. It's not even his thing. But anyway, let's try to have this date with Adeline. It seems to be kind of really empty in this lounge, and the weather is kind of tragic, so no one is going here really, and that is probably a good thing because Sienna should start kind of thinking about her reputation, because if she wants to be a successful politician she needs to have a good reputation, and being seen flirting with a lot of people at the same time is probably not a good look in the public, so she needs to think about her reputation. Oh, but she actually figured out that Adeline finds her unattractive, making her feel a little bit discouraged, and the game thinks the same thing. Okay. Well then, if she finds her unattractive, let's just give her a little quick kiss on the hands and just send her off. I'm not gonna force anything, maybe just try to ask to be friends. There we go, ask to be friends, because things are obviously not going in that direction. That's fair. She did find Adeline attractive, flirting was going well, but maybe Adeline just got a little bit scared off, so they're just giving each other a hug. Yeah, she probably got scared off because things were getting really intense, and I also want to check something really quickly. We actually don't know who Adeline is attracted to. Is it male Sims, female Sims, both? So maybe she's unsure as well, so getting into a really intense thing with Sienna so quickly maybe just made her feel a little bit scared because she's still exploring things. So that's fair. We can still be friends because they have amazing compatibility. So okay, she should probably not be feeling that bad about Aaron because she didn't really cheat on him. Nothing really happened. So she came back home from that meetup without a new romantic partner, but with a new potentially really great friend. Oh, and Jay is back from his first ever day at work. I hope that went really well. Which actually is reminding me that I completely glossed over Aurora's very important day. She went to school for the first time ever. I completely missed it, and she's feeling quite confident, so I think that it actually went well. It wasn't really fun, but she's feeling really good, so that is actually huge. And Astro is currently struggling with his loose tooth. Can I actually loosen that up for you even more? Oh, you can pull it out. Ew, let's try to wiggle it first because it might be a little bit soon. Ew, he's like straight up. Oh, that's gross. Sorry, that's just gross. Let's try to wiggle it some more. Oh, that is gross. Astro. Well, it's making him feel even more uncomfortable, so I guess it's almost ready to be pulled out. So can we pull it out? Can we pull out that loose tooth? He's actually pulling on it. Oh, and did you actually lose your first tooth? Astro lost his tooth. He can wait a while for a new tooth to appear, or can elect to fix missing tooth. You have a tooth fairy certificate. And he can actually place the tooth under a pillow and go to sleep. It's time to head to bed. If you're lucky, when you wake up, you'll have a nice surprise from the tooth fairy waiting for you in your inventory. Oh, that's so cute. And oh my gosh, Mentina is back from work and she actually did get that promotion. She is on level 10 of the scientist career finally, which means that Sienna will finally be allowed to move in the next episode. So if you want to watch that and see where Sienna will be moving to, you can do that by clicking right here for the next episode. And if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while you wait. See you there.